Today we'll give you an update on how Keyboard Cat is doing today. Right now he's sleeping. An update on the local weather, and on an excerpt from Keyboard Cat's book on the world according to Keyboard Cat, and a special presentation today on anything can happen, anything is possible. And there was Andrew says, "How are you, man?" "I'm good." Gum says, "Hi." "Hello." It's Noren. Hi. Hayden Deadly. Hi. Clay Sabecio. Hi. Gum. Canal 4 today is their birthday. And Yam Chicken, that's a good name. Yam Chicken says hello. Keyboard Cat CQAT, Clay Servicio. Buenas from Compa XDD. Gum says yay. And Ultra Tama donates $1.99 and a super chat. Thank you, Ultra Tama. Ultra Tama is the best. Yes, let's see the rest. $1.99. Hey, that helps. That definitely helps. What was my career before Keyboard Cat? That's a good question. Well, I've always been into designy, unusual things to look at, whether they're a performance or an object or a painting or a post, anything. So I've always been a visually and unusually oriented dude. And really, I mean, to answer your question directly, I went to art school in Japan, got out of there, worked for a couple of years as an art director at a TV station. I lied and said I had a degree in that, which I didn't, but you could pretend that stuff, and I did. And then I quit that and just painted because I figured I needed to just paint and make art. I did that for a while. And then customers from the TV station started coming to me for graphic design. So I ran a graphic design firm, City Graphics, for years and years and years, and have clients all over the planet doing graphics and TV production and all kinds of things. And always on the side, I was doing weird stuff like my nose act and my cat thing. And so pretty much I'd have to say graphic design, advertising. And then it just sort of started segueing into weird acts and people using them for advertising, and me using my skills at marketing and advertising and merchandising and so on, design for my own stuff, my own nose, my own cat, instead of other people's stuff. And I did advertising for a lot of things over those years. Man, for a lot of things. Good question, Andrew. Good question. Keyboard Cat, rest in peace, says Mammy. I says hi. Clay Servicio is cute. Maxine Cook, happy face. Some of these comments are just, Clay Servicio's name is Milo. Ultra Tama, sorry, that's all I had. Hold on, bro, says Keyboard Cat. Where's the cat? Oh, he's up there. He's still sleeping. I can see him. Can you see him up on that ledge up there? Right up. Right up there. I'm pointing to his carcass sticking up. There's these high windows in the office here, and he likes to sleep up on top of the desk there. It gives him a chance to keep an eye on the world and be above the rest of the room down here. And there you go. So, and I was going to talk about, when we're talking about anything is possible, that salvation can come from anywhere. Somebody can save the day that you just wouldn't think would happen. I mean, anything is possible. Don't count the animals and the minerals out and the elements. So, hey, wait a minute. Santa Plex D 151 says, hello, I'm new. Hey, Nice to have you on board. Be sure you subscribe, hang out, give us a like. If you got a spare finger there, look, I got paint. I got the paint all ready to paint today. Because the video for today is how Keyboard Cat saved the planet, saved humanity. It's a trailer I made for a movie called Meltdown 2020. And Alex Pro says it's me, of course it's you. Tristan Hamilton says, wow, I'm ready subbed. I'm already subbed, says the Goody Games, and we thank you for that. We build up this culture, this group of people who believes in anything and knows that there's good that can come from cat. Cats are being underrated, but all cultures, even way back to the Egyptians and beyond. Fire Bihai says, do you remember me? I do. I'm back after a long time. Well, we're glad to have you back. You can come back, and you did. What city, Andrew wants to know, what city did you study in Japan at that time? Tokyo. I lived on the west side of Tokyo in a little town, little village kind of called Ekoda, E-K-O-D-A, 3 stops out from Ikebukuro, which is close to Shinjuku. It's all Tokyo, and it was all big. Tristan Hamilton says, how about God? Well, how about it? Yeah, good question. Something big is going on. Hey, Tatterism Jr., good news. Got 100 on that math exam that we were talking about yesterday. I hope you stayed chill. You were prepared. You did good. Really good. Math is a very, very universal subject. It applies to everything. It applies to theology, medicine, astrology, space travel, food, you name it. Now, Goody Games says, do you want to play COD with me? But I think they meant God. Tatterism says, thanks. You did good on that test. Yeah, math. I hear you, math. There are subjects that are important as math as well, for sure. Math exam? I need to watch YouTube more, says Tristan Hamilton. So, with no further ado, I think we're gonna get a sip of coffee. There's the cup. There's a little in there. It's cold. A gulp. And here is introducing an excerpt from this good book you can get on Amazon called The World According to Keyboard Cat. Make sure you pick up a copy of that. It's internet history. It's history. It's by Keyboard Cat. And you gotta have it. Keyboard Cat says, there, just posing, says, make your own show, and we all know about that. We're making our own show right now in this, this broadcast, this stream. And here he is, Bento, sitting amidst a bunch of toys and cat props, looking out the window at the yard. Looks like it's fall out there. There's some leaves. And it says, anything is possible. And he's just dreaming about what he might be able to do. Yes, Goody Games, get that book. Get that book. Everybody get that book. You're going to be behind if you don't get that book. Now here is the video. Oops, I got to log in here. There we go. Okay, so what this video is about is Meltdown 2020 Keyboard Cat. And it's a trailer or a preview for a movie where the cat is called upon to save mankind, and he does. And here you go. Wait a sec. There we go.
In a world where chaos ruled, why did he come to Earth? Armageddon was imminent. He prepared us for his mission. But would it be in time? Earth was in peril. Panic spread. When a cat is called upon, only he could save mankind. The power of the internet exploded. The summer it will happen. Fasten your seatbelt. Keyboard Cat saves the day.
Yeah, that would be quite a movie, and it's not out of the question for there to be a Keyboard Cat movie. Right now, it's a tough time. We're trying to cut out the footprint for a documentary about this cat. We've already shot a bunch of it, but right now is a very rough time to get any traction trying to market a documentary. The world has changed, the distribution warehouse deal. And so anything is possible, and we're making our own show. So us give up? I don't think so. No. So one more sip of coffee left in this cup. Let us go visit with the cat. There I have some masks out because I'm going to wear one. I got it on my belt here to remind me to wear one because we're going to do a little bit of spray painting indoors today. And not much, but a little. Oh, there's somebody up on the ledge. It's just a gray, cool day out there. I think it rained pretty much all night. I could hear it. So let's just get a quick intro song. Again, the name of this show is The Art by Charlie Schmidt Show, featuring Keyboard Cat. I'm the guy who made the original video of the cat playing the piano way back in 1984, and it changed my life when we put it up on YouTube in 2007, and by 2009, it was going viral and just cuckoo cuckaboodle crazy. It isn't raining right now. Let's take a look out there and just make sure. I'd like to be accurate on my weather report. Well, there's a little bit of wet ground there, but it is not coming down. Super light rain right now. Anyway, let's play the Keyboard Cat song. Give him a chance to wake up a little bit. And I have his plate of catnip waiting ready there to go. Here's the cat. Wake up, mister. It's time for show business. I hope you're ready. I have a little plate of catnip ready for you here. And I do have a feather. Let's do a little feather before the catnip and see if you can be rousted. Oh, yeah, look at that. Huh? I'm trying to navigate my messages right here. Real fridges from Keyboard Cat Guy. I don't support him. I just don't want to hate anyone. No, hating something is a self-inflicted wound. It means you hate yourself. Get that bad feather and get some action going in this. We're trying to live stream to the people and say you're a wild and crazy cat. How did I record the original cat video? Well, with a Sony camera way back in the day before most people had cameras. And camera was on a tripod for that. You'll notice the camera doesn't move around. And there was no monitor because the cameras those days didn't have a little monitor you could turn towards the talent. And so I was just taking a chance that the framing was right, everything was cool, and that happened in one take. Waking up in the morning with this keyboard song. Look at him. Oh, he's a little wild man. Yep, that's Presley. Yeah. Tristan Hamilton says, I'm going to get a snack, bro. Don't do too much, please. We'll be ready for you when you come back. Don't hate anyone. That's right. Hate is just like worry. It just makes bad things happen. Do you want that? Well, we don't. And this cat doesn't. He doesn't for sure. And so now I'm going to leave that feather just hanging there in midair, and he's got the other end of it. And I'm going to turn him on to his pleasure to this little plate of, yes, you guessed it, catnip. There you go, buddy. Eat what you can and snort the rest. Well, I don't want to offend dog lovers either. Dogs are great. Dogs are just like cats, really. The main thing about animals is they're not people, and that's what gives them an advantage. People have this weird secret agenda. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Tatterism says, don't forget to like or Keyboard Cat will not save you in the movie. I think that's right. His spirits will know what's going on as this guy eats his lump. Yeah, you got a good day going, mister. Yeah, you're doing good. What does catnip do to the cats? That's a good question. That's worth Googling. Is it like mint or something? I think it goes beyond mint. It makes them kind of go crazy, says Tristan Hamilton. I don't know too much. Yeah. Is anybody out there using artificial intelligence and asking it questions and seeing what it knows about you and about anything? Ick, there's cat spit on that little plate. Clean it up there, Prez. Clean it up, my man. Andrew says it has a special scent the cats can pick up. Shadow says, hey, bro, how was your day? My cat is so close to giving birth. Oh, congratulations. That's great. Let us know when it happens, if it's during this stream. And then Monday, pick us back up and let us know what happened if it doesn't come out during the show here. It's something like mint. Yeah, I think it might be even from the mint family. There he is, cleaning between his toes. Now that. How is owning an orange cat going? Well, we tend to favor orange cats. I don't know why, but we've had a lot of them, and we love them, and we'll probably be getting more. And in the meantime, this guy rules the roost. He's the only cat in the house. He's Keyboard Cat 4.0. He's getting famous right now for licking his paw as we speak. Look at that, 47 likes, $1.99 in super. 22 people watching right now. That's good. We want to reach people. Will there actually be a Keyboard Cat movie? If there is, then I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, me too. Maybe I'll just make one myself from clips and from the present. I think that's the way to go. Does anybody want to see me make my own Keyboard Cat movie? Because, It doesn't have to have a big company with all kinds of production equipment and budgets to do that. Because I had crummy equipment and no budget to make Keyboard Cat, and it's gone cuckoo viral in a whole planet. So, no offense, but it'd be hard doing it before dying of old age. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's trying to be cute and coy. If you think that's cute, then give us a like, because, oh, look at him. He's just indulging in the moment. He's going to town on cleaning himself. There he is, reaching for the camera lens. That's good. Rosie the Rata is back again, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's me again. Bear Alpha 123 says hi. Up to 53 likes, and you gotta like that. Like begets like. I don't think you're gonna get a more famous, more secure, happier, well-fed, relaxed, grateful cat than this right now. Andrew watched the original Keyboard Cat way back in 2009 using his old YouTube account. It's very nostalgic. Yeah, even Carol is here, says Nanik. Tatterism's gonna draw my cat, and put it in the profile. It's a good way to go. Yeah, all cats have the spirit. It's in there. It's just up to us to help it out. We all have the spirit. It's just up to us to help let it out. Our brains are so busy trying to keep our attention that we can't hear our hearts because our brains are screaming. Ego, compare, suck, blow, gain. We're being conditioned to, but that how much we have and how much we do determines how happy we are. That's not true. That's not true at all. The moment determines that. It isn't how old you are, it's how many miles are on you and what those miles were spent doing. There you go. Think about that a little bit. And then give us a like. That's pretty good. That's pretty good philosophy. I got that from an accountant lady yesterday. Yeah, it's not how old you are, it's how many miles you have on you and what those miles were spent doing. Because it can be terrible stuff and it can be good stuff. So help make it as good as you can. And no terrible, no. Tiffany Ware says cute. Well, we haven't heard Tiffany Ware. Tiffany Ware, please subscribe and come back again. We like that name, Tiffany Ware. It's like a product line. Wake up. Oh, yeah, him's a good boy. Look at, there's his eye down there. Presley is being just cute today. How old is this cat? About 1.5, going on 2. We don't know exactly when he was born because we got him at a shelter and they knew some things about him, but not much. And he already had the name Presley, and we decided to keep it. Well, Nanik says, have we seen an episode where Presley is in yet? Actually, this is an episode where Presley is in, and so are you. So are you, Nanik. Nanik and Presley together, broadcasting to the whole world. You hear that, mister? You got partners in this crime. Well, the other cats, there have been 3 other keyboard cats over the years, and they passed away from natural causes. And such is life. But they live on right here through this guy. Hey, what you to go? Are you getting signals from the other cats right now? From heaven or somewhere? Kitty, do you believe in UFOs and have you been abducted? Have you? Answer, wiggle your tail if you have. He's been abducted. Oh, man. Tiffany Ware says, I don't know what to say. We got to get these people liking. If you're watching, please like. Like helps. Like heck. I like on how you're keeping the Keyboard Cat's legacy alive. It's truly admirable. Well, it's alive whether I know it or not, and we're just able to come along for the ride. Everybody, oh, Nanak, you've hit a nerve. Everybody knows that cats are aliens who came from another planet. Raven Brunson says, I already liked. Yeah. Tiffany Ware, or she. Yeah, we have to be sensitive. Speaking of flying saucers and UFOs, here's a book I love to read. And I like to just have it sitting on my desk for people to see. Flying saucers, serious business. You better believe it. Cats built the pyramids. It's true. And then they got on their spaceships and went back to a great place above. And they took a few things from here, a couple of rocks and some sand, some pennies and some other coins. Anyway, that's a book there and it's even got pictures. You can't beat that. Look at a friend gave me a $25 Starbucks gift certificate, which I will use. Yum. Yum. I like to get me a croissant. So look at that. We're doing good. 64 likes, 25 viewers. Oh, Tristan Hamilton says, nah, the cats are newer versions of lions, tigers, and more. Well, I can buy that. Tiffany Ware says, yeah, but they forgot some other cats behind, and they turned into pets. Now, there's a plot for a movie right there. And then Keyboard Cat knew about it. Tiffany Ware says, I like the piano collection. Well, we have more. The cats come from Mars, says Lucas. Thank you for that. Your home is an art. Tatterism Jr. That's pretty darn cool. That is pretty darn cool. I'm getting an egg, bacon, and cheese sandwich without the cheese at Starbucks. Hey, all right. I know they can warm it up for you, too. You're going to get a cup of Joe, we'll go with it. I was in a movie called, and it was all really secretly about coffee, and this one bad guy's name was named, one of the cartel leaders was named Coppa Joe, like Cup of Joe, Coppa Joe. And the name of the movie is Red Boy 13, and I don't have the lead, but I do have a pretty good part in it. I play a sergeant, a drill sergeant in the kids' army, and here is the cover of the box. There I'm unmuted. And I got the camera going again. Thanks, we caught that fast. Yeah, we were talking about flying saucers. We were talking about the movie Red Boy 13, in which I play a crazy drill sergeant. Sergeant Herder. I come from a long line of herders. There, you can hear now, right? Hey, I recognize that melt clock. Well, of course, that's kind of a surreal look at melting small appliances. There's one that's totally melted. He's down for the count. He's dreaming about the movie. Come on. I want him to learn how to key things on the computer, and then I can set him up with artificial intelligence and have him key stuff direct to it, from cat to AI, and then back to me. I think that could be pretty darn good. That could be real darn good. Well, what else is there to look at around here? Let's look at a few lunch boxes just for the heck of it. Orbiter Enterprise, Yellow Submarine, that's worth a few quarters. Sport Goofy, never heard of it. Heathcliff, well, of course. Hee-haw, well, of course. The Hardy Boy Mysteries. Some of this stuff is probably too old for. Yeah. Hey, some people are leaving. Maybe they don't like $6 Million Man. How could they not like $6 Million Man? And this never made it, I don't think, super big time. Lance Link, it was real monkeys dressed and doing live action stuff. Man, it was good. It was really, really good. I wish they'd bring that back. Kung Fu with David Carradine. I actually met him. I was in a movie with him, and it's called Midnight Terror. You can look that up and see me as a guy named Morgan, who played a coroner or a detective or something like that. There's my personal favorite, Jet Patrol. How you gonna beat a B-52? You can't. And there's astronauts, that's always good. Popeye, look at that. To me, that's just like Popeye art in its best form. Here's Happy Days, I've met the Fonz. Here, I have a picture over here of me with the Fonz by one of my old hot rods. There he is. There's me and the Fonz and my 39 Chevrolet at that point in time. It had a balanced 350 in it, and it was very quick. You're making our days happy. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. And, if not that many people are on at a certain point in time, I'm okay with that. There's outside and it's beautiful and there's nobody out there. I'm okay with that too. There's a wheelbarrow full of pine needles. I'm not okay with that. I got to clean that up. So I'm thinking, let's turn off the light, save a little power, and turn on the stair lights and go upstairs and spend a little time on a painting that's a frame grab from the trailer of Keyboard Cat 2020, Meltdown 2020, Keyboard Cat Saves the World, right? Now here's the picture that I grabbed. It's Keyboard Cat. I think it might be Fuzzy or Bento, sitting on the planet, ready to save it. With those goo-goo eyes, those laser beam eyes. And then here is the piece of paper that I've sort of prepared. You can see the laser eyes. And I've put masking tape and newspaper around the edges of the laser beam eyes and the outer perimeter. And I'm going to spray in a little bit of orange on the cat and a little bit of blue around the edges. And that's going to look like this. Not orange on the cat, but pink. And then a little blue on the edges. Yeah. So now, I think we're going to sponge in a little blue. But first we're going to get the camera working here first. And then I'm going to use a brush and some of this kind of blue right here and paint in some of the blue around around the cat and the planet and everything. I'll bet this looks like a fright to you folks at home. You think, how can this equal anything? And fortunately, I'm wondering about the same thing, and that's a good feeling to have with something like a painting. You don't want to have that feeling if you're rock climbing, like, is this going to work? But for something like painting or writing a poem, sure. And this is over the cat's back. Trust me, this will equal something here before we're done. Different than Bob Evans is, I'm holding, and different than me in the past is, I'm hand holding the camera, which requires a little discipline on my part to remember the painting and the framing on the camera. Oops, there we go. At the same time, and I think we can pull it off. I think so. See, this gives you a chance to get some painting experience without having to get your brushes dirty or to do any cleanup. You don't even have to buy any paint. Look at that. Something's happening. I can't tell you quite what it is yet. So now, really, that blue shouldn't be there, but we're just going to live with it. Yeah, we're going to live with it. That little bit right there, I don't know. Now, I'm going to paint some orange, some wild and crazy orange, as an outline, a glow off the planet Earth. Let's see if this is going to work, how it's going to work. Right there. The glow isn't around the cat. I'll show you the original picture in just a minute here. Sure. Yeah. So now, wow, this is a challenge. There's the original. Instead of blue, we're going to put some wild fluorescent yellow with a sponge. I cut out some new sponges today. I don't think I squeezed any yellow. You're going to have to bear with me for just a brief moment here. While I squeeze a little yellow right there. And where did I put my sponge? Oh, we'll just get taking another one. Hey. So this is some yellow testing on the wall here, like that. And couldn't we put that over a lot of this cat here? How's that looking? Is that doing anything? Oh, I'm not even aiming in the right place. Oh, Charlie. And then there's a little bit of, there's some brown on the planet Earth there, but I'm going to use yellow. And then we are going to use a little orange to make a little of this red. We haven't used any of that yet. Oop. There. And we're going to put in some of the darker cat colorings. There I'm learning how to shoot and paint at the same time. That's kind of looking good. We're getting through this. We're plowing through it. I'm learning, and y'all are being patient with me because I'm inventing this technique in this show as we go. Yeah. So now we need to do something to this big planet area down here. And in reality, it's got some real dark blue. I should probably dig up some phthalocyanine blue. Let's try some of that. And consider it as some dark blue out here. Yeah, there we go. I think we're rolling again. There we are. There we go again. Well, I'm glad you all like the floor. There, now I'm aiming the right way. Sorry, I aim it just like the floor or some darn thing. I'm going to get me a smaller brush and start working some of this darker blue around here. Yeah. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, we're doing all right. It's new territory. What do you expect for a prototype? I'm a DNA test pilot, and so are you. I think I have a site called DNAtestpilot.com. You might just try it and see. I don't even know. Look at that. Well, I'm liking it. And then we could transcend to a lighter, different blue, like that, for places like this. The continents of the planet. That's kind of starting to look like those NASA pictures, right? I'm not guaranteeing something good's going to happen here. Well, I mean, I'm guaranteeing something good's going to happen, but I don't know if it's going to be a painting. That much I do not. Yeah. Somehow it is starting to take on that look of those NASA photos. Those streaks and those striated different blues. Yeah. I appreciate some of you sticking around and watching this, because this is like experimental stuff. This is the artist taking a chance and inviting you along and say, let's do this thing. Look at that. Yeah. Now let's just do up some of this dark and get this done down here. This is looking like something's wrong with the planet, which there probably is. None's perfect. All right. So now, how about a little of these blues in the neighborhood for where this cat goes? All right. And something here. And something, definitely something here. Eyes. Now let's take off the tape and the paper and see what there is. Reserving the right, of course, to... Here, let's put this in the tripod now. All right, there's that. All right, let's take off the tape. We hope it doesn't pull the paper apart. I don't think it will. This is that special tape that's blue, and it means it won't damage things when you pull it off. That's got to be a little fun for everyone. That looks pretty good. Little paper damage there. Hey, it proves that we're experimenting. Yeah. And before we take off that tape on his laser eyes, we're going to put a little bit of tone down in there just to give it something to contrast against. Yeah, like there was something down there. So now, let's take off these eye. Sure. I'll take it. Huh? Huh? Now, tell me, you gotta like that. Keyboard Cat is a vibe. First time. It's wall art. It's Walmart. Look at that. It's it needs a little bit of tiny work here and there. And I think we could do that with that. Sure. And maybe yeah. It's damn cool. Well, I gotta say, I'm gonna do a little something to his little mouth there. And his nostrils. And his eyeballs. Uh-oh, I got a big old white thing of that out there. Well, that's the way she goes. That proves it's an experiment. So, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll take it. Oops. Now I'm walking around with newspaper stuck to my foot. Get I love how his nose is red. Yes. And thank you for that. So here's what it looks like from far away. Does it hold up against the wall? I'm afraid so. It might catch and pass that wall. Look at that. Cy Twombly. So let's sign this. And the way we do that is, yesterday our last painting was called Planet number 80. This is 81. And this is what we're gonna call Meltdown. $20. Let's make it 2030. Because it didn't melt down in 2020, so that's. I think we're still going. There we go. Yay! I did sign it. Charlie 81. It's not the year, it's the number of the painting in this series of paintings. There's my mask. I forgot to put it on when I was spraying, but boy, I didn't spray much. Not much. Okay. I think that's going to be it. I'm liking that painting. Yeah. It's got a roughness. Yes, help me remember that, Lucas, on Monday. Yeah, remind me on Monday that we're going to do that, and we will. I have some frames that I can grab from videos and some other just Photoshop stuff that will work nicely for that. It's a good idea. Hey, look at that. We have 90 likes. There's kind of a gray day in the Pacific Northway. There's the tall trees. There's some houses way down there. Yeah. 90. Hey, 91. Let's go for a few more likes and then just chill. I'm sitting here. I'm gonna put my feet up. There's a bunch of cat stuff. You would imagine Charlie Schmidt would have a lot of cat stuff in his house, but it's not the only stuff. No, sirree, Bob. We're up to 93. Let's go. Yes, we'll do one of Fatso. Well, Lucas, then remind me on Tuesday. Yeah. Tiffany Ware says we already saw new Keyboard Cat. Well, of course. We're trying to keep up with the times. Same here, Lucas, the Goody Games. Yep. So he's not going to be here Monday either. Well, let's get some more people. Share and tell your friends about this. Send them, do it. Okay? Go to my YouTube or my Facebook channel, the Charlie Schmidt Facebook channel, or the Keyboard Cat Facebook channel, and there's a frame there, an illustration that promotes this live stream together with a link or something. Copy that or forward it to your friends and let's get going. Yeah. Oh, Lucas is in school the entire week. Well, then we're going to save that gem of the Heaven's Gates for when you're here, when you are here. So tell us when you're back. Sorry you're going to be gone, but I'm sure you're up to something good. 94 likes. Man, we're getting there. Okay, everybody's getting along out there. This is a good day for that kind of interaction. Okay, we'll settle for 94 likes. 95. 95. 95. So rest in peace. Keyboard Cat, goodbye. Lucas, maybe that day I don't have school. I'll tell you that. Maybe the day I don't have school. For sure. 11 likes. No, we're up to 95 on my little dealie. What did I miss? Not a lot. A little bit of painting. And I'm glad you're back. Good you're checking in. 96 likes. We're going for 100. Crystal Fowler, you are correct. 96. We're going for 100. Tatterism says, what did I mix? I'm going to get up here, put my feet down, and walk over to the painting zone and show you the painting in its done form. There it is. There it is, Tatterism. Kind of an expressionistic. Oh, gosh, I don't know who you would say. Yeah. Oh, good. Glad you like it. Thank you, Tatterism. Going to end the streaming when the likes get to 100, and it's 98 now. So it's like Tiffany Ware says, love it. Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of folksy. It's like thrift store art a little bit, which is good stuff. I collect thrift store art. I think I might be making some. Hey, how'd it go back to 97 from 98? Now, what? Please don't erase your likes. There it is, 98. Okay. Feet back up. Let's just enjoy ourselves for another couple of minutes till it gets to 100. So just chill, just breathe. Put your feet up if you can. Tiffany Ware says 100, but I don't see it here yet, but I believe it. 98. Crystal Fowler says 99. This is all for the cat. Come on, please. Like you guys. Can I like it? I don't think so. I do like it. I like just to here relaxing here by this window. Now I see 99. If I was an auctioneer, I'd be saying 99, 99, 99, I got 99. Do I hear 100? You got 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Tristan Hamilton, this is brilliant. Don't like if you like the stream ends. Oh, you guys. You're too cool. I like my community, my live stream community. I feel it. I can't see you guys and girls, but I feel it. And it feels like I got my feet up on the table. I'm chilling out. I did a nice painting this morning already. I got to, Tiffany Ware says, dude, like, bruh. 99, 99. Lucas, come on, 100. We're waiting for it here in the Pacific Northwest. There's some cool islands around the town of Seattle that are in Washington State that are pretty cool, like Lopez Island and those islands out there in Puget Sound. There are some cool islands. Island living right by the big city. 100. Peace and love. Thank you. Carry the good energy with you wherever you go. And this is Friday, so we'll be seeing you Monday morning, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. Can't believe we're doing this and loving it. Thanks so much. I appreciate your time and energy. I do. Adios, my friends.